So we're gonna get into some GAT tonight. The Lanny perfect cheese GAT. That's this one. So quick deck tech here. Yeah, right. Replacing Call of the Herd kind of makes sense. I mean, like Call of the Herd is such a good card, but I do constantly find it being a bit underwhelming in the GAT deck. I mean, excuse me, in the Mad Dog deck. It's just not really what I feel like that deck is trying to do. And then just let me know if this sounds okay. If I'm, I feel like I'm right on the edge of peaking here, and maybe I just need to bring this down a little bit. Yeah. So this is Oliver Jux. What's up? Thanks for coming through. Oh, good. Okay, I'm glad I'm sounding good. Yeah, we've chatted quite a bit in the Grow Talk Discord. Appreciate you coming through. So yeah, we're gonna play some. I ran this off stream. I ran this deck through a league one time, and I 4-1'd. So let's just quickly just review what's going on with it. It's 20 lands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 islands, 4 flood strands, 8 rainbow lands in the plains. Maximum cantrips. 4 opt, 4 slight, 4 portent, 4 swords. Of course, we've got 3 days. I guess I should just. It looks nicer like this, and this, like this. No, like this, and then let's make it smaller. Oh, okay, and maybe drag it this way a little bit because you can't see it otherwise. It's not cooperating. We'll do a pile view. Okay. Maximum Togs, maximum Dryads, 2 Geddons, maximum Gushes, 4 counterspells. Really like 3 Fire Ice. Really clean, straightforward list. It's like all 4 of except for the Dazes and the Daze, Fire Ice, and Armageddon. And the sideboard is really focused as well. 5, enchantment removal, 3 seal, 2 ray. I think that the 5th blast effect is important. It is precious. I guess it really just depends how much Sly you expect to face. And there's a lot of Sly on Magic Online. So I think that for like a Magic Online setup, 4 Togs and 5 blasts makes a lot of sense. Like, I think that's I feel like this setup with 4 Togs and 5 blasts is meaningfully better than other versions of GAT versus Sly. But I think in a local meta, you can get away with 3 Togs and probably 3 blasts, assuming it's not overrun with burn. And I agree. I mean, I feel like the sideboard slots are so precious, and I would almost be like, I'd almost want. I mean, it's nice that blast is good against goblins too, but I almost feel like you could hedge and say like, I'm gonna run no blasts, and then like I get to play 4 Pyroclasm or whatever. Which also, it's interesting that like this deck's on the Pyroclasm Plague split. I guess like Plague does have like utility, but Pyroclasm is so good. I almost just am like, I just want to like just run 4 Pyroclasm. Like, we're not playing mages, but we'll play Lanny's list as is. Plague does have some different applications, but it's interesting because it's like, actually no. Let's we're not gonna play Lanny's list. We're gonna play 4 Pyroclasm because like the places that you want the Plague are like kind of Enchantress, because like, but then also not, like, because it takes 1 more turn to get out, and then they might just be able to steal it. So it's kind of a wash. That's the place like you maybe kind of want it more. Obviously against Devour, Pyroclasm does nothing, and Engineered Plague is really good against Devour. There's like one guy who plays Devour, and he does really well with it currently online. Like, almost no one's playing it. I mean, against like Deranged Hermit, against Angry Hermit, no, HFEB or Angry Hermit, any Deranged Hermit deck, any, what's the card called? Any Hermit Druid deck, you always, I mean, they don't play anger, right? You're always going to get a turn. So it's, I mean, they can duress it or whatever, or therapy it. So in that way, it's a little bit worse. But against like Moneyball Black, against goblins, do we ever name Shapeshifter though? Because Shapeshifter is almost always coming in as a different creature. So like, I guess if we have a wasteland, yeah, everyone does that. We all make that mistake. I guess like, yeah, if you're a wasteland deck, if you have a way of putting something into their graveyard, then I can see how Plague on Shapeshifter combined with messing up their graveyard is good. But if you have it on Shapeshifter, then they're just gonna play around it, right? Unless I'm missing. I mean, Faku, I might be misunderstanding or missing something there. But and so I mean, I guess you could name, if they were gonna go for their Devour line, I guess you could name Phyrexian, and it would die before they could start putting counters on it. So that's interesting. I don't know that I've actually thought of that before, but I think we're pretty good against HFEB with our setup as is. So we'll just go, and like against Moneyball Black, like going from 2 to 4 Pyroclasms is like the difference between winning and losing. And I also think it's meaningfully better against goblins. Mike OX little lol. They just grab top. Well, sorry, yeah. I mean, okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, if they're doing a survival line, then they can choose to just get Tog first. Yeah. Totally. I think I was. Yeah, it's just one extra step, and that's really it. Totally. Yeah. That makes sense. I think I was thinking if like, yeah, I guess I don't know what I was thinking, because they're never doing that line unless they have survival, which means they can get something else first. Yep, totally. Also, thanks for chatting, Mike, and welcome to the stream. Okay, well, I should stop yapping. We should play Magic. But, yeah, I'm going to make that change. One other change I was considering was just getting a Cephalid Coliseum in here instead of an island. 10 islands and 4 Gush is a little bit sketch, but also, like, you have 12 cantrips. And so I think it's fine. I think that 10 islands. I know they're not always islands because like Flood to Strain takes one out when you get one, but I think 10 islands is like the minimum to play 4 Gush with ample cantrips. But well, heck, you know, I'm talking about it. Let's for science, right? Let's go. I mean, I've played Cephalid Coliseum in this deck. I like it in this deck. A 5th land that does you damage is not great. So maybe that will be really annoying. But this deck could probably get away with running 19 lands anyway. So yeah, so we can just think of you think for 4 Gush you need 11 islands? Okay, well we'll see. We'll see how it goes. You know, I kind of almost am thinking of Coliseum as a spell, you know. Like you really don't want to use it as a land. It's just like but when it's good, it's Ancestral Recall, which is a pretty nice upside for a card. So this, okay. I guess you could argue that it hurts Daze, but like we're not keeping a lot of hands that don't have island, you know. I mean, like occasionally, but we'll find out. Okay. Yeah, I've definitely played this setup before, and probably with less cantrips, to be honest. But we'll see how annoying it is, you know? It's going to be funny when I'm, like, changing Lanny's deck, and then we're playing, and I'm like, here we go, right off the bat. But obviously, we can tell if it's Cephalid Coliseum, then we know that would have been an island. Yeah, just for science. I think it's cool. So this is a definite keep in my book. You know, we've got a cantrip to hopefully find another blue source. Not great against turn 1 mountain. Black. Okay, even worse. All right, we're in major trouble now. Oh, I didn't say good luck. Okay, yeah, this Black Vice is gonna like solo us. Burning Bridger, yeah. Oliver Jux, thank you for the subscription. You're awesome. Stolen Gaia Bowser, thank you for the follow. All right. Yeah, I think we're getting soloed by Black Vice here. Okay, well, that's a card that we can play, so we'll take it. Oops. Oh, my stops are messed up. Hold on. I have I have some really, ingrained muscle memory on how I click through stuff. So I really need the stops to be what they are. I mean, yeah, we got no chance, no chance this game. Oh my god, that Black Vice has done me. Oh my god, counterspell. That is like not what we need. Do you like those mountains? I guess they're cool. I like lands that look like this, I mean, or just that look like old frame personally. Oh, not at all. Not at all. Okay, great. Yeah, I mean, I've definitely yeah, I think a lot of people don't really care about aesthetics when they're playing on Magic Online. We should call 911. Wish I could afford not ugly cards. Yeah, they are really expensive to just have like reasonably nice ones. 37, 38. Okay, can't even daze that. Um I mean, we're so dead. I don't know why I'm still playing at this point. I'm 41. I'm 41. It's like I didn't realize how much. Um, yeah, we're just dead. I didn't realize how much I appreciated the old aesthetic until like having the new one for so long, and then being like, I'd like see old cards, and I was like, oh my gosh. Okay. Um. So, well, we want these blasts, and they're on Black Vice and probably Ensnaring Bridge and Sulfuric Vortex. We probably won't go to the Ray because the blast can take care of Vortex as well, but I think we want the full 3 seal. So Counterspell is a big pile of trash, especially against the Black Vice version. And I usually take out all the Dryads too. So that's 8. Now the question is, so it means like, do they even play creatures? I mean, okay, they play Grim, but other than that, I free to play Magic Online, so my decks are not aesthetic, but I love the old aesthetics. Grim and Mog, okay. Like, is like Duress like as a card that we can play out of our hand better than like Fire or something? They like have very very few creatures. I guess we do need to answer the creatures. Like we every creature needs to die immediately. So but what I was gonna say is like usually I like Geddon, but with them having Black Vice, also and like also I don't know, is maybe I guess we want Gush for talk shenanigans. I was like maybe we'd trim a Gush because I could see it being pretty awkward. I mean I guess I just don't really want any of these cards. That's the thing. So I guess we'll stick with this. Like Dress could be dead, but I could also see like seeing their hand being a useful, like, making way for your Tog or whatever. It would be nice. Okay, well, we'll keep this. Scat's kind of funny because it's like you don't really know what your opening hand is, but that's the power of your cantrips. Like, you're going to find generally exactly what you need. So we will portent ourselves to start. Okay. Well, we do want a rainbow source. So I think we don't care about Strand. So we'll go, yeah, Gemstone, Gush, Strand, and then we can opt the Strand to the bottom. Okay. Cool. Well, we're happy to pass with Gemstone up and then fire this. Um, I'm inclined to like. I mean, what do you guys think? Do you take one here and see if they play like a Grim Lavamancer or whatever? Because like most players won't do that. I guess we just respect our opponent and we assume that like they're not going to play into fire, and just also it's never wrong to not take damage, right? From burn. So we'll just do that. Ooh, wait. Sorry. I need to turn off my. I just heard Magic Online sounds, which I, again, because I had to do a full reinstall. Those things are there, and I don't want any of them or that. Okay. Um. Okay. Oh, I didn't get to opt the strand to the bottom because I play fire, which is fine. We're perfectly fine having another land, and actually pairs pretty well with our portent. Like we already had an opt, so it's like like the strand for portent just seemed less than necessary, but I'm actually pretty happy to have it now. So we'll portent ourselves. Okay, Tog and Blast. I mean, like that's exactly how you draw it up. So if we're going to opt at the end of their turn, which we are going to, then we want to go Tog, Strand, Blast. No. So, I mean, like this is, yeah, only 7 other creatures in the deck. Good point as in favor of just firing the Fanatic immediately. So, I mean, I'm not to get premature here because we can certainly lose, but this is kind of exactly how you would draw up, how to beat burn is having, an early Tog with a gush backed up by double blast. So yeah, I think that's fine because, well, we definitely don't want to burn a gemstone counter if we don't have to. And, yeah, like we're going to have a Tog. So that's going to do us some damage, but we're at 19 and we're going to be, we are going to be in pretty good shape. So, I mean, we kind of have the luxury to play around their double blast here, I feel like. Because, like, yeah, like we're not lethal next turn anyway. I don't think. Maybe it's close. And we have the land drop. So I think I'm going to do that. Okay. That doesn't pose a problem yet. That could pose a problem. But we do have answers. Okay. And I'm going to fetch both of these because you don't want, if they do, like, right, the whole thing was I was like, oh, we're playing around double blast. And if we are in a situation where we have to fetch, they can just play their second blast while we're fetching and we won't be able to cast our second blast. So we're still at a healthy life total of 16. You've tried this burn build and it felt a bit too all in, but maybe you were missing something. Yeah, it certainly seems enticing, like stopping your opponent from being able to kill you with bridge while you still have all these other sources of damage. I would think it would have a meaningful impact on against a lot of decks. Like seems like, I mean, I guess pretty hard to resolve against Dreadnought, but also like you have a lot of firepower to fight them too after sideboard. And yeah, like it's like I feel like if the burn game goes long against a lot of decks that they win, which is weird to say, right? But like yeah, you can't just let them have a lot of time. Yeah, this has been popping up recently. Okay, well, they've got 5 cards in hand, so that's cool. Okay, so it's time for some Tog math. So we'll have 8 cards in hand, which is 12 plus 3 is 15, 16. Oh, and then the gemstone mine going to the graveyard would be 17. However, if we have to cast one of the Gears of Burn is inevitability after all. Yes, 100%. The problem though is that if we have to cast a blast, we're no longer lethal. So I think we'll just get in for 1. Right? I said 8 cards is 12, 13 plus 4 is 17. Yeah. Yeah, exactly lethal. But I mean, they didn't okay, they're going to block. Okay. Well, so then maybe they don't have it. That's cool. Okay. Cool. Okay. Okay, so next turn we would be in the same situation, except we would be able to lose a card. So we would have 1 blast protection. Yeah, I mean, you'd kind of have to be a sicko to be like, I guess if they had the 1 blast and held and then do another one now, but you kind of have to be a sicko. So I think at 11, we have to go for it for sure. Yeah. The Faku, I like to call that the nuclear option. Because like you can do that, but I feel like every time I've ever had to do that, I end up losing. Rip. Rest in peace, Oliver Trees, man. Oliver Tree. Nuclear talk is a desperation move. 100%. Okay. They were tanking. I wonder what they're thinking about. I mean, okay, they can't double Fire Blast though, so that's good. So we'll like Bolt Incinerate, and Bolt Incinerate Fire Blast doesn't do it. So yeah. Okay. Okay. I hope my math was right. Okay. So, I mean, yo, Froster, watch from an airplane. What's up, Tempo? Yeah, I don't think there's like we could do 16 and then we hold blast and then like we stop whatever their worst burn spell is. But if they can empty their hand or maybe just kill us, then we lose. All right. No fear, but GG opponent if they held their blast in that way. Okay. So that's yeah. That's how you that's how you beat some Tog. Or some Sly with Grotog. But like it didn't feel good, right? Like we kind of had sorry, I'm only saying this because I'm always kind of arguing with people in the Tog Discord. Like people are like, oh, it's like, yeah, I feel like it's an okay matchup. I feel like it's fine. I'm like, this is a horrible matchup. And I also acknowledge I might not be playing it optimally. I think it's really difficult with all the different versions, as well as just a lot of difficult decisions. Beat some Mog. Some Mog. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, there you go. Beat some Mog. We did beat some Mog. And like, so even that, which like kind of felt like sort of like the nuts, it was tough. It was close. I mean, I guess like really no one's ever holding the blast, right? Because it's like if they take care of Tog, yeah, fumbling with 4 cards in hand that late. Yeah. If they and also like I mean if they weren't, we would have been more aggressive and just not waited a turn. And that might have already been oh god. Incorrect. Okay, well there's the Tog. Okay. Oh, I kind of messed that up. That's fine. I can slight instead if I want to or whatever. But does it? Okay, it might. Yeah, yeah. Jeez, this is rough. That we can at least get out of our hand potentially. Okay, I don't want any of these cards. I mean, yeah, this black vice version is a problem. Yeah, this black vice deck is a problem. I mean, it's gonna have done us. It's done us 6, and then it's gonna do us another 3, so it will have done us 9, and maybe more. I mean, honestly, like I should consider like proactively mulliganing anything that like that was just like that looked like a fine hand, but like all cantrips and nothing you can put in play against a black vice deck, and then also just getting your hand size down, is we would have been much better off just keeping a 6. Oh, right on time. Yeah, and also with Tog you have duress too, which is nice to clear the way for your Tog. Yeah, Tireless Tribe is very good versus Vice. Smother, yes, but at least we have Plow, right? But I guess it's actually relevant for them to not gain life. Okay. I mean, I don't think that this matters, but we at least can. So I mean, okay, if we play Tog and then Plow the Grim, then we're at 4, 3 from the Fanatic, and die to anything. So I think I'm partial to just going Fire and then passing with Blast Up. Yeah, their damage is self damage is important. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like hopefully their hands like 3 ensnaring bridges or something, and they don't draw another land. I mean, like blasts also they would not have had opportunities to cast. So I guess we want like a painless source off the top to cast Tog with, yeah, like that. I mean, we're so far from Tog being lethal. All right. I mean, then we just lose to the Fire Blast. All right, I guess we'll just go to 1. Like we can keep a mana on tap for the rest of the game. I guess like we can't plow our own Tog. So with our City of Brass, so maybe that was maybe it was better to blast that. Yeah, now they're making us blast. Yeah, I should have just blasted the bolt. I mean, it likely doesn't matter, but that would be better to just to stay at 4. Yeah, I mean, so yeah, either way, right? It doesn't matter. GG's. You are on stream. Okay. Well, Burn remains a hard matchup, but the Black Vice that version is significantly more difficult. And also, like, I think that baby woke up, gotta run. I understand that. All right, sweet. Thanks for coming by, Faku, for sure. Yeah, I mean, and also, like, I kind of think the more creatures that they play, the better for us, right? Because we have, we have plows, we have fire ice, we can play pyroclasm. Like, we have lots of tools to fight. Yeah, great to have you. We have lots of tools to fight creatures, but like counter spells are really bad against instant burn spells. You're saying I can hypothetically plow Tog with Brass Trigger on the stack? I don't think that that's how it works, but maybe I'm wrong. Like, at least anytime I try to use the City of Brass on Magic Online, I guess maybe I need to hold priority. Like, does that work? You hold priority? Huh. Well, that would be interesting. Bastard? Base turd? Cool. Yesh, what does that mean? Base turd. Bastard? On the stack? Like, City of Brass Trigger. The Brass Trigger. Oh, City of Brass Trigger. That's what I was saying. Sorry. Oh, I thought you said that. No, I was saying the City of Brass Trigger on the stack. Sorry, I talk fast, so sometimes that might happen, and tap Brass for white and hold priority. Then there's a damage trigger. You can respond to with the white in your pool. Okay. All right, we're gonna find. We got a City of Brass in. We're gonna find out. I mean, I'm sure you're right, and intuitively that's how I thought it worked. Oh, you know what the problem is? I think the problem. My problem is that because MTGO won't let you. Yeah. So I understand why I think you can't do it, because MTGO won't let you untap City of Brass. It's a brass turn on the stack. Because they won't let you untap City of Brass, I have made a point I always just click my spell first and then pay the cost. So when you do it that way, you could never do what you guys are talking about. So that's good to be aware of. Okay, no good luck from our opponent. Melissing out. So this is not good enough. Oh, more burn. Okay. Or more goblins. Okay. Whenever this creature attacks, you may have target creature defending player controls untap, and block it if able. Okay, Goblin Grappler. Word. It doesn't tell you. They might just have chat off. That's for sure. I'm not saying they're being a jerk or anything. I was just, noting that they did not respond. Yeah, I mean, leaving it off makes sense. We had, there's a salty guy that I play a lot, and last time he was, mouthing off. But for the most part, I have pretty good conversations with people. Check near the end. Yeah. Okay, what are we doing here? We're gonna slight. Okay, we'll take another Dryad, and then we'll play this. Yeah, I guess we'll. Yeah, I mean, people do that. They'll DM you after. They'll say crazy things, but like, and also in the pre-modern streets, at least, it's been a lot better. And I just like so many people are like excited about this and coming back to Magic for this. Okay, our opponent is straight cooking over here. And I find that more often than not, the people are pretty cool. I mean, I think do I want this gush? I think I do, but kind of not actually. I don't think we have the luxury of taking this, to be honest. We need business. Okay, well, that's business. So, it's a bummer if we get wastelanded, but yeah, Tog's really difficult for them to interact with. One ways you know you haven't made is when your opponent tells you to commit suicide on MGG. Oh my god. Am I gonna get demonetized for saying that? Oops. Sorry, that's kind of a joke because it's not like I. Yeah, just joking. But good observation, Froster. I hadn't realized that it's true. A lot used to play a lot of Pauper. Now you play pre-modern, and just never took notice that you haven't had a salty opponent once playing pre-modern. I love it. Yeah, you get told to unalive yourself. Exactly. Children. First in Pauper, it used to happen a lot. Children don't unalive themselves. We've got a lively chat tonight. I'm loving this. Okay, well, we would like a Fire Ice. Okay, well, that is also acceptable. So, Pauper people will threaten your family? Oh my goodness. Oh gosh, this is so awkward. Shakespeare will threaten your family. Oh my goodness. You guys are too much. All right, I have to think here. Okay. I think we need to get rid of a Dryad now because they're going to get out of hand and we're only going to be able to throw so much material into our Tog to trade to eat one. So we're at 6 cards in our graveyard. Okay, so with a slight, we can get to 7, and then we can, yeah, let's do this because the Dryads are like pretty bad right now. Ooh, okay, well that's sick. I mean, yeah, so like we're these Dryads are pretty dead right now with the Lava Mancer out, and also just generally bad against decks with burn. So we can Coliseum is highly relevant. We'll just we'll just draw a bunch of cards. Seems cool. Okay, so Dryad. Well, now we can kill the thing. So Geddon's also really good against them. Okay, you just landed. You got you at the airport. Thanks, Tempo. Appreciate all the support. Thanks for stopping by. So, land, Dryad. I mean, even after killing the Lava Mancer, the Dryads are still pretty hard to make work. But maybe I want to get rid of Island just in case I decide I need planes. Okay, well that's absolutely filthy. Well, we've talked about this before. Whenever you're trying to set up a Geddon, the top card of your library is just like always. It's always Gush. Okay, so okay, that's fine. Okay, well we're gonna go ahead and do it now because we don't want them to get another activation. You can play more lands. Okay. I don't think I want another Tog. Ooh. Okay, well, we can go. Yeah, well, this is. I think they only have 2 cards in hand. I think we're safe to do this. Triggers are digitized? That's stupid. What do you mean? The game is digital. Yeah. I mean, we can change our plan. We don't have to get in just yet. Oh, okay. Yeah, that was enough. Sorry, wait. Cool, Yesh. Can you expand upon you not liking the digitized triggers? Do you mean like the fact that they are represented by like a by like an image? Because I actually think that that's is a feature. It's really nice to be able to see the stack, and and I've even seen people like who play HFEB in or Storm decks. They'll have little like small art cards. Acknowledgement can't be given. Um, yeah, like they'll have like just the art of like a card, and they'll put it out like on the stack to represent like what's being used, or like the traditional one to be like, oh, like put a mana symbol and then you track your like storm or how many mana you have floating. But I've seen folks do it with HFEB, and that's I think also appreciated. So the blasts aren't as good here, but we still want them. Geddon is probably our best weapon. Klasm, I mean, they were playing, they actually were playing some little guys like Lavamancer. Well, they always play Lavamancer, but they're playing that other Goblin. They probably play Fnatic. Maybe that's the place of Fnatic. I don't know how many we want. Dryad is still pretty bad against them. Counterspell's a little bit better. I think Daze is fine. Still seems really hard to keep a Dryad around. Okay, let's do that. And then let's try 2 Dryad and 1 Pyroclasm. Because at least with 6 blasts, wait, haha, it's nice. Do they have 50 cards to show Devour triggers? No, building Japanese language she's got with as many white border cards as I can. Oh, I love it. Yeah, it's just a way of like showing when things are on the stack. Like, so just although it is funny because that person that I'm thinking of, they also have an entirely Japanese HFEB deck. So it's kind of diabolical to play, cards that people can't recognize with a deck that's so confusing. Okay, this hand looks good. So I think I was just saying that like when you have a blast, like a blast is the best way to get a trigger. You think, dude, trust me, bro. Deck. Cooliesh, I think spiders smell hair. Cooliesh is on fire tonight. I love it. A blast is the easiest way to get a Dryad to successfully resolve. Oh, this is juicy. Oh, 1 lander into 5. Okay, so all right, chat. What do you think? Are they going to auto scoop to this fire right here? Yeah, I don't really know why you want this. Well, I don't think Mog Fanatic is expensive. Yeah, I mean, if proxies are allowed, there's some argument for being like old border only. Proxies allowed. I love. Oh, that's really funny. So, yeah. Well, I don't know. I don't want to get controversial. I mean, it's like on the one hand, it's nice to nab a Dryad with a fire, but I can get that Dryad with a plow later. And next turn I can set up what? Dryad, Portent, Plow, Gush. Wait, no, I don't. Yeah, I would have enough for that. Okay, so I'm going to not cast my Portent now. MTGO should have a baby and teach it to play MTG with AI as its daddy. Yeah, 100%. 100%. Then maybe the drop-down menus might look nice. Oh my god. Wait, oh my god. Okay. They're gonna scoop to this one though, right? Oh my goodness. Okay. Unforgettable moment. Oh, okay. Wait, I'm gonna do it now because I don't want to. I don't want to shuffle away the things that I want. Oh, I guess I'm. I guess I'm forced to get white here. Yeah, I kind of messed this all up. I mean, I don't know that it really changed anything because I'd like to have access to plow, but then I can't because it's 1, 2. I can't get it to 4 though. No, dude, you can't be scared. We'll find white when we need it. See, it's right there. So okay, we're happy to take city, and then slight. Well, we're probably taking them all because we're probably gonna have to gush. And then we'll go ahead and important them. Okay. Well, they're kind of short on lands, but not that. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, that's fine. They can have lands and a lava dart. Our opponent is a trooper. Yeah. Grand Fly. Oh wait, we got Grand Fly in the chat. Yo, Grand Fly, what's up? That's huge. Thank you for stopping by and checking out the stream. Yeah. Okay. Okay, well, we know they've got a thing coming, so we're gonna have to build back up to our dryad situation. We're probably gonna plow Treetop Village, but do I want to wait? I think I want to hold the slight for maximum growage when the time comes. Yeah, dude. So Grant, I just started streaming a few weeks ago. I'm in love with this format. But I love your content, dude. I love the work, the white green deck you just top forward with. That deck is super sick. Haven't had a chance to try it, but I'm in these green white madness streets as well. So we're sort of kindred spirits there. And obviously, did you invent Moneyball Black? If not, you certainly are one of the main players. Okay, so yeah, I'd like to wait for the gush too, so we'll wait. Just software engineers, dog. Oh yeah, we just anyway, great content, Grant Fly. Thank you for stopping by. It's really cool to have you hanging out. I prefer the MTGO. Oh, that's a dirty draw. I prefer the MTGO aesthetic to Arena, if you can believe it. This just looks like the actual cards, and there aren't like laser beams and like explosions and stuff, and it feels a lot more like I'm playing. Oh, I have to slight. I forgot. Oops. Feels a lot more like I'm playing actual Magic. Yeah, like, dude, I'm into this. Old borders only. We can't daze. Well, if we want to gush, we can't daze. But it's kind of the same difference, so we should just daze. No, because then they can pay. Never. Well, yeah, that's the same thing. You did invent it. Yeah, that's awesome. Okay. Haven't figured out how to beat Enchantress Replenish with it yet. Yeah, that's rough. Yeah, I mean, did you guys see the MTGO update today? I mean, obviously it had some issues, and then like people couldn't connect. I had to reinstall and connect through even though I'm in the west, on the West Coast in the US, which is where they were saying it was fine. I still had to connect through a VPN in the Midwest to get it to update. But they added like combo friendly auto yields and and like a whole bunch of stuff. So you can do like a Splinter Twin. Well, you guys don't know what that means. You guys are pre-modern players. No, I'm just kidding. But you can do like a Deceiver Twin combo with like one click per um revolution or whatever. Now, like they added a bunch of things to make comboing on MTGO easy. So I mean, like Daybreak, dude, like Daybreak is doing such a good job. Like they took over, and then immediately Cube was just available all the time, which is something that I was like, I'm like, does Wizards not like money? Like if there was many years where if like Cube had been available at all times, I would have played Magic every day, and then like when Cube wasn't available, I would play zero Magic. So I don't think I'm the only person like that. It's just weird to me that they didn't like always just at least have like some option, you know? So like, I don't know. Daybreak, I think, is doing an awesome job. It's nice that they care. It's nice that they're trying to improve the platform, and they added pre-modern. I mean, that's like obviously the greatest thing. Yeah. One layout updated. Oops. Okay. I don't know what that means. You made your proxy deck Yu-Gi-Oh size. But the organizer was chill. Oh my God. That's hilarious. Every MTGO update under WotC was one step forward, two steps back. When they updated MTGO to version 4, the program somehow lost functionality. Yeah, I remember that. I remember going, because when I first got MTGO, it was like, I did a draft and it was Onslaught. So like, I feel like there was like a beta before that where you could get Odyssey cards, but like I think like that was literally like at the very, very beginning. So I've gone through every iteration over the years. Okay, Toki 85. I don't remember. I think Burn, but it might be something else. So yeah, in case anyone hasn't been is just joining, we're playing pretty close to Lanny's Perfect Cheese Gat, and we're 1-1. We lost to Burning Sly with like Black Vices and Snaring Bridge. We did steal a game though, and we beat Zoo. Although Zoo with the 1/1 goblin that provokes, which is a little bit odd. Okay. The cool thing about old MGOs, they did have some funny bugs and exploits. Yeah. I remember like I was doing like a flashback champions draft, and like I feel like Waxmane Baku was just like you could just like infinitely tap things or something. Oh, and you start MCO in the no replays era. Well, also, yeah, like cheers to Daybreak for getting that back. Oh wow, I never knew about those ones, Grant. So I think maybe they're on. I saw someone with a port recently. We'll keep that. Like in an odd deck, like they're either Replenish or Dreadnought. I think it was Replenish. Trade spam you to get you to timeout. Oh my gosh, what a joy. Is it worth burning a gemstone counter so that we get the shuffle? No, because we'll be shuffling next turn, so we don't be shuffling way one. We'll just fetch. Okay, well, I don't want 3 lands, so we'll shuffle that. Okay. Well, they can port us, and then we can ice them. I mean, they did nothing on their turn 3, so icing them upkeep seems pretty reasonable. Your goal is to build a Goblins deck on MTGO, but I don't got Waste or Port yet. Ports are actually... Oh, no, they're not cheap. I lied. Yeah, ports are those are both expensive cards. Well, I mean, port's kind of annoying. We can ice the port. These plows are not great. I think they're on replenish. I think they're on replenish. Oh my goodness. Attunement. Yeah, I keep. They're doing one right now. They're doing the Saga Block draft right now, which should bring prices down on some things. But yeah, Tempest with Wasteland at Uncommon would be, just amazing. Um. Oh wait, prices are halved already. Does it happen that fast? Like just in anticipation of the influx of cards? Also, like, I feel like my playlist didn't play. It started playing all sorts of other stuff. Wait, is something playing? Oh yeah, okay. It's just quiet. Yep, I checked prices are like halved. Yeah, like Engineered Plague, I checked have already halved due to anticipation. Wow, that's wild. Okay, sure. Nice. So we're gonna ice again. I think icing blue, they're more likely to be able to like cast Frantic Search or Intuition or just float in response. So I guess I'll ice white. And also, like, it's more likely that they probably would like want to play an Attunement or something, but at least maybe our Daze is better if they don't have a land drop. Another ice. Oh my gosh, this is a weird game. Okay, there's the Attunement. All right, well, we're going to go ahead and try to represent Counterspell. I mean, because yeah, they can ice is no good because they can easily find land plus replenish or whatever. But we can represent Counterspell, and then potentially try to gush into a Counterspell. As a sort of desperation move here. Fire Ice is your favorite MTG card of all time. It's a good one. It is really fantastic. Oh, Grant Fly, thank you for the follow. You rock. Oh, okay, wait. Oh, are we going to get him with Daze? Oh my god. Oh my god, are we going to get him with Daze? I guess I could have iced. Ooh, I should have iced. But if they go for it, we just get him with Daze anyway. Ice would have been a smart play there. But maybe not, right? Like force him to try to go for it. All right, okay. Well, we have to. I mean, are they just dead? Do we just have lethal? Because we might. Okay, so mine can go to the graveyard. So we're going to have 10 cards in hand, 15, 16. Yeah. We're plus 8, 6. Yeah, that's it. Let's go. Right? Yep. Nice. Oh, I cannot believe we won that game. We won this game. You don't want to concede opponent? Doing a little Tog math of their own. Memory Jar is a fantastic cube card. So also, I think at some point I'll do some cube, just because like before Pre-Modern came along, that was exclusively how I interacted with Magic for the most part. I play a limited set, every now and again. So that may be fun. So, God, I haven't played this matchup in a while. With I used to have mages, which are pretty good here. So they oftentimes bring in Meddling Mage and an Exalted Angel. So I usually like 3 plows, but it's nice to have at least like one Pyroclasm as like a varied Meddling Mage thing. So I usually board out like a couple creatures, maybe even like this many creatures. Well, I guess we don't have the meddling mage on plow line anymore. So yeah, it's a little bit weird, but it's actually it's really good. The one duress comes up a lot. So like I feel like days, especially on the draw against replenish, like maybe we just leave one to keep them honest. But it's like yeah, you can get an attunement, but like anytime they have Ancient Tomb, it like your days like never lines up, which is just super annoying. I mean, I guess there's an argument to be like, well, we kind of need, we're going to be icing them, we're going to be getting them. Maybe the Pyroclasm is just loose, and I should just have the. Yeah, maybe I should. Yeah, let's just keep the plow. Maybe we'll adjust if we see that they're definitely doing the creature thing. All right, I think this is good. And it's funny too, because like just in that last game, right? Like icing them when they ported me would stop them from doing what they wanted to do, but then because I had the days, it was like smart to not do it. It's just interesting. Oh God. Okay. Well, we can't keep that. Okay. Well, we'll keep that one. So I guess we'll keep a portent and an opt. I mean, do we want double? I think I want an opt. I mean, for a 5, okay, yeah, for a now 6 cards, this is kind of what you'd want against replenish. Although, I mean, granted, we can find lands, which is no guarantee. Okay, amazing. So we're covered. We're covered on Exalted Angel, and yeah, if we can. Well, I mean, if they have attunement, then we have to hold up counterspell. But if we can go dry. Oh God. Oh, morph. Okay, that's fine. So actually, let's just go ahead and do this. Duh. I mean, like maybe they have mana leak or whatever, but yeah, no, sorry, they can't flip it and have mana leak. So this is cool. We just hope that they flip it. Okay, well, they don't have double white, so are they gonna frantic search and then flip? Oh, attunement. Okay. Plow. All right. Feels good, man. I'm glad that wasn't a Pyroclasm. I mean, I guess I could have cast it a turn earlier, but it's sweet to do it when they okay, well, I should just put that on top because, well, I don't know. Like I want to be able to gush when I eventually draw gush, and yeah, I've got a counterspell. I think I'm gonna do it. We're gonna more lands are welcome for post get in if we don't draw gush. Okay, so we'll just pass here. Yeah, keep playing those lands. Another attunement. Oh, a morph. Okay. Yeah, okay, fine. And they discard attunement wave. Okay, another counterspell. All right, well, we'll chill. Yeah, keep playing lands. That's exactly what we want. Okay. So, notably, Decree of Silence cycle to counter is turned on at this point. Yeah, we can fight over this if yeah, we'll counter that. I guess they might have replenish. I'm stupid. They probably just have replenish. That was dumb. Yeah, duh. I'm an idiot. I'm sorry, everybody. That was just very poorly done. I don't know why I did that. Okay. So let's see. We would have drawn. Can we draw a card? City duress. Yeah. So we probably would have just get in the next turn. Yeah. I'm an idiot. I think I didn't realize they had 8, but also I just yeah. So like Days gets a little bit better on the play, but not by much. And now they saw we have plows. I'm like, this is always like the game. Like, are they gonna switch back? All right, I'll take out 1 plow for Days. That's a bummer. I think we should have won that game. I totally screwed that up. I mean, not really what we want, but I think we'll keep it. I mean, very sketchy. And like Ray's only good after they've cast things that you don't want them to cast. And maybe I should have. I guess Fire's good to have insurance for Exalted Angel. But yeah, not looking good here. Maybe I should have mulliganed. Okay, well that's welcome. Like never casting Gush. City of Traders. Okay, yeah, this is definitely not your. Yikes! Not your standard build. Okay, well we're gonna go ahead and just ice that City of Traders. Oh, what's up, Zalman? I just punted last game, just really bad. I could have just, they cast an Opalescence that did absolutely nothing, and I decided to counter it instead of acknowledging they had 4 more mana and 1 card in hand that was almost certainly replenished. So just completely punted away. We were holding get in. We were gonna and Tog. We were gonna get in them. Okay, but well, they probably didn't miss their land drop, but they didn't play land because they would lose their City of Traders, which makes sense. We would like to hit. We need an island here. Okay. Well, Geddon's our best tool against them, and we're not gonna. Yeah. I don't think playing Dryad here is really helping us too much. Yeah, we would like to hit. That's the point. Sorry, wait, I don't follow. We would like to hit what? Oh yeah. Yes. Okay, so hopefully this is like a wave or an opalescence, and we can just. Okay. Okay, yeah. So they are down to 2 lands. So we'll go ahead. Well, do we need to do this now? We lose it. We lose a counter. I mean, it makes a replenish better. I mean, we have to hand size, but if we hand size a thing, like that's kind of fine. We might have to hand. Well, we can always just do it in our main phase, honestly. Oh my god, another Gush. Ugh. Okay. I really don't want to tap this. All right. We're just gonna do this. Okay, that is very much needed. I mean, I guess there's a chance that they go. There's a chance that they just go like Soul Land replenish, but I mean we don't have a counter anyway, so I'd rather just do that. Okay. Oh my god. So many Gushes. Yeah, god. I mean, I guess the play is to just play Dryad and have it eat a plow and still represent counterspell, but I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Yeah, I'm annoyed about last game. That was so stupid. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, this is where you're like, yeah, this is like a lot of the lists that I've been playing and that a lot of people have been playing recently. Oh, okay, that's okay. Have been more on the So they decided they discarded Silence Wave Attunement. Okay, have been on the on three. Oh my god, have been on three. Gush, and you can kind of see why. Um, yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna do this now so we don't hand size, and hope they keep respecting our counterspell that we don't have. Okay, so now they can double. Okay, well now they can double port us off of it. If only opponent was playing Peak. So I mean, they might have mana leak. I'm fairly certain that they have a replenish in their hand, and that if they go tap city, tap island, replenish, like we just lose. So I think I'm just gonna cast Geddon with no lands and hope that we draw lands out of it. I mean, I don't really think that I think we definitely lose if we don't do that, and we might not lose if we do. So if they have like mana leak or whatever, so be it. Okay, they have mana leak. Okay. Intuition. Okay, well maybe they didn't have it because then if they'd gone port end of turn, they couldn't intuition, or if they did, I could have countered. Okay, they didn't have it. Well, we can pack it up. I think it was pretty reasonable to assume they had it. So like if they go port, then they don't go for intuition. Yeah, no, that was worse. That was worse. I still think it was probably correct. It's pretty safe to assume they have a replenish there, but I don't know. Maybe they would have just gone for it if they had it. So I don't know. That's definitely a punt. We should have won game 2. That was just terrible. Yeah, Peak is an interesting card. Like it's it doesn't seem very good, but those guys Luffo and Spock Vita Loca, they've been running that one Peak list forever. Like their lists have just barely changed, and they like top 8, top 4 win the pre-modern challenges like at an absurdly high rate. And I mean, I don't know, at least in Dreadnought, like knowing for sure is pretty good, because it's like, well, if I check and they don't have it, then I just win the game. And if they do have it, then I can wait until I can win the game. Both Brazilians, okay. Yeah, I mean, but like, does anyone know those guys? Like they don't do like contact. I don't think they do contact. I've never seen like any. I mean, I'm not really tapped into like Brazilian content, so maybe I just don't know. Yeah, it frees it could be to play one in a deck like Dreadnought. Oh, you know them, Oliver? Oh, cool. Well, they people would love to know. Would love to learn from them on, how they play Dreadnought, what their approach is. Their results are incredible. Oh, they're on your IRL team. Oh, that's sick. Wow, super cool. Both began as pauper grinders. Yeah, it's interesting. Someone was just telling, like, I was just in a Discord and someone was saying that like in the conversion rate is such that like if you're in a country where the dollar is strong, then like you can grind MTGO and like make a living. In 2 weeks we'll be at the first Brazilian pre-modern nationals in Sao Paulo. Wow, amazing. Yeah, that's crazy to me. That's like wild that you could just like play Magic Online and like pay your rent. Spock makes a living out of it. Yeah, I'm not surprised. That's wild. So wait, why don't they make content? Like, wouldn't that be? Or maybe they do, and I don't know. But like, that seems like that would be Luffy super young. Okay. There used to be this Russian guy who basically made more than a doctor grinding MTGO. Whoa. You can feed your dog? Well, they should. People would be all over that, man. You're not sure why, actually. Well, maybe this is the moment. The a doctor in Russia. Okay, yeah, that makes a little bit more sense. I mean, the pre-modern space is definitely not saturated. Like, I feel like pre-modern is growing. It seems to me like it's still growing a lot. Like, there just seems to be continued excitement and things getting bigger. So I think it'll keep growing, and there's really not that much content in the space. I mean, there's a few like heavy hitters, and there's some stuff out there. There's not a lot of people streaming live, right? Like, there's some recorded content, but anyway, I feel like the space is wide open, and if someone with their results, dude, people would be like coming in droves to see that content. I know I would be. Okay, it's taking a while here. Oh God, we're approaching the 5-minute mark, which means we might get just repaired against our replenish friend. Cool. Yes, you don't even like format magic. Like, you prefer limited, or what do you mean by that? You're a beast. If I kill you, you kill me specifically. Cool. Yes is on another plane. Pre-modern streaming content seems inconsistent or lacking. I've seen a bunch of guys who make videos with no commentary, which isn't really interesting to me, or they will release a video every 5 months. Yeah, I mean, the no commentary thing, there was one time that I liked that was because it was presented as like, hey, like, here's my replays. Feel free to watch them if you want to watch them. And it was Cyberpunker winning a challenge, which is like, I did watch some of those because that was pretty cool. But yeah, when people post a video and then it's just them playing, I'm not into it. But yeah, I mean, we've got some really consistent, like, there's like, it's like Lanny and Neon Mushroom and Grant Fly and Fran Paluge and Crucible of Words. Like, I feel like those are the big ones that come to mind, who are like, some more consistent than others, but they're pretty consistent and have a bunch of videos up. But there's not a lot of streamers. Like, I mean, the only person that I can think of that actually streams it is Neon Mushroom. Oh, Desolutionist. Yeah, I mean, Desolutionist streams sometimes, all the time. Okay. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, Desolutionist is another one. He streams. He doesn't do much with the VODs, I don't think. Occasionally Max Thripper streams. Yeah, Mushroom streams for sure. Mushroom is like the streamer. Cool, yes, you're a noob, Kevin Gates. Okay, let's see. Good luck, have fun. There's this guy named Defroster too. I'm just stoked that anyone wants to come hang out while I play Magic. That's really fun. Okay, we'll take a Dryad. Well, I appreciate you following me. Okay, so this is a Devourer, which is not great because our daze is now turned off, at least until we keep 3 mana untapped. But I mean, we have like a pretty fast start of Dryad into Tog and, maybe Gush, but we also might just be dead right now. Oh, Larry, you're not getting invited next time. JK, me and Larry are going to go to a 3K this month in San Mateo. Oh, God. Okay. Okay, well, we can leave up Daze, but Daze doesn't counter either Fling or Alter. So we might as well just play out Tog, attack, and then we're almost certainly dead, right? If they have Alter or Fling in their hand, we're dead. I was like, oh, I was like, we can just play 4 Pyroclasms and no E-Plagues. Like, nobody plays Devourer anyway. Here we are. Okay, Tinker. Sure. We can see their deck, but I don't really care. It's fine. Oh, weekend before Beach the Bay? Yeah, good luck to me getting away for a tournament the weekend before I'm going to a tournament. But that sounds sweet. Okay. So seals are good. Duress is good. Um Plows bad. Like they might have well no, they're playing Oath, so it's much less likely they have Swarm. Um I mean, like maybe a couple of blasts for their blasts, or their like Pyroclasm's not really good. Maybe a couple of blasts for their blasts, or their the fling, but it's pretty thin. But like also, we don't need like all these creatures, and like Gush feels pretty slow and clunky too. I guess it's good for killing people with or Gush Geddon. I guess, yeah, and like, yeah, fire. We can cut a fire. I don't know, maybe tapping's better and we just want the one blast. I don't know. Like their blasts are a little bit worse because they play defense grid too. Okay, we can keep this. Ooh, follower goal reached. Cool, yes. Thank you for the follow and all the lively chat this evening. We reached a follow goal of 90 followers. How modest. Okay, so this would be an island if we were playing the other version. Okay, well, Dress is good. We're kind of okay with lands. I think I don't know. We don't need lands. Although if we ever want to Gush, and Dress is strong. Yeah, let's do it, because then we can go Dryad. Oh, we can't go Dryad, Duress, though. We go Dryad, Duress, Counterspell. This might be bad. Maybe we should just shuffle. We can do better. Duress isn't that good. Okay, well, here's an example of where having Island for our days would be better. I mean, not countering that, but okay, they do have Swarm. Okay, great. Well, I guess we're gonna play a Dryad. So I've got the 3 fires as my answers to that. We're just getting waxed tonight, dude. Okay, they're on a 1-lander. Okay. I mean, we just get totally blown out by Pyroclasm here, although they would kill their Swarm, so at least it could be worse. All right, well, we'll take Portent. Guess we can just have 6. I mean, yeah, that Ancient Tomb with the double Dryad is a little bit dangerous. And I think we almost certainly Portent them. Well, they've got the Sphere to draw through one of them, so maybe that's not so great. Yeah, actually, no, we'll Portent us. I lied. Now, I guess we should probably just daze and pay, because it puts a card in our graveyard for Coliseum and it grows our Dryads. And even if the top is fire, if we find fire, we can do it on their turn. Although I guess that doesn't really help. We'd probably just ice, to be honest, in that case. Yeah, I think I'm going to do it. Okay, we found it. Okay. Oh, I just realized what this is doing. So this like mix feature on Spotify, it like it like auto mixes, and I thought it was just like finding things that were close in tempo or like key or whatever, but it's actually slowing shit down and then like bring it like slowly brought it back up to its speed. So that's kind of funny. Still up in the air what you want to play at the 3K. It's going to be a last second decision. Yeah, I don't know yet either. Okay. So they're going to do that now. So, I mean, if we fire them, then they just can't use Ancient Tomb, which should be GG, right? Because then the best they could, yeah, that just completely shuts them off. Nice. Because they could like play land like Rushing River, your Dryads or something like that to live for a little while. Olo, thank you for the sub and welcome to the stream, buddy. What's going on? Hell yeah. Derek is the man. So this one, can you do that thing with this one too that you do with the City of Brass? No, I don't think so. It doesn't trigger. Maybe it does. Grant, if they have City, Pedal, Tinker, Altar, but not likely. City, oh yeah, City, Pedal, Tinker, Altar. But in that case, I was dead anyway. You're going to go crash in your bed. It's 2 a.m. here. You had a great time. Glad to watch live finally. Good games and catch you later. Oh, dude. Hell yeah. Oliver, thanks for coming through. And dude, talk to your boys, man. They should oh, that's interesting. They can block. Okay. They should make some content. Okay. So okay, well now I have counterspell for whatever they do because they won't have the thing. So no need to gush here. And also what they need to hit like they need to get to 5 or 6 without this. Let's watch. Defense grid's 2. Okay. Land. 0. Okay. I mean defense grid was a good first flip for sure. Okay, now it's 4. Now it gets a lot tougher. Oh, it's 5. Oh, it's already 5. Oh no, they're cool. They're cool. Never mind. But do they want to try to save it? I think they have to save it. Oh, too bad. Cool. Okay. So I would like maybe a couple plows to deal with. And plow can like sometimes they'll expose a devour like in weird circumstances where like they know they have to hardcast one or whatever. So plow can be decent in those situations too. Obviously, they've also got these things. I mean, yeah. Day seems pretty bad, to be honest, especially on the draw. So I like Tog less because they theoretically have blue blasts, or red blasts. I don't know which one you say. They have red blasts. So and like you really only need one creature, right? It's much more about stopping them from what they're doing than it is about you trying to kill them. Okay, well, this is certainly a keep. If they lead on defense grid, it gets a lot worse. I was going to say swarm, but defense grid as well. Okay, yeah, not great. Okay, well that's at least something. So we want to find a seal. I guess we'll take opt. Okay, well they're close to hardcasting one now. Oh, Wordwood, I didn't see you in here. What's up? And Zlego Bob. Venerable Thomas Menino, that guy from FNM. Sergio Skins. Okay, we're just dead. Okay. Well, yeah. What's that? Is that a turn two win for them? Pretty good. GG's. Okay, so we're like the we're the kings of going of 1-2ing our matches tonight. Yeah, turn two on the plays, pretty nice. Okay, well we'll play another match. Finish out this league. We could also just drop and switch gears. I think I'm out of play points, so we need to open some treasure chests, which would actually be kind of fun. Hello, you moved out for college today, and there's pre-modern there. Hell yeah! Where, Doodle the doggy? Where are you going to college? Yeah, let's drop. Like we play for we're playing for something. And let's see. Let's go to my stuff. Okay. Oh, it's like the glitchy thing where I can't see what it is. Someone recently told me how to tell. You could do something to see the quantity. Anyone know how to fix that glitch? UNC Asheville. Nice. Well, I don't know. There's a bunch of them there. So we're out of play points. Okay. So let's open some things until we get play points. That'll be fun. Yeah, that happens. It's happened to me a bunch, but like someone recently was talking about it on a Discord, and someone had the answer to it. But I can't remember what the answer was. Maybe. Yeah. Oops. No. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, looks like a bunch of garbage. That was 5. Quantity tab at the top. I mean, yeah, that's just how many it's going to display. So maybe if I unselect, like it would just display less if I didn't have them, right? So I've got at least 20 of those. I've got at least 20 of those things, right? But it doesn't really matter. I know I've got plenty of tickets and chests, but okay. But now here we go. Yeah, slide it around. There we go. It worked. Oh, you wait, okay. Big Rebels fan of pre-modern. You did one of the Ursus draft tonight. Got a free old art mask course, so that was sweet. Hell yeah. Yeah, Rebels and pre-modern. Wait, so but Doodle, which Rebels deck? Like which one do you like? Mono white. Okay, so is the One Ring worth anything? That'd be cool if it was. Miles Morales. That's a mythic from a small set. So are you talking like this one? This like sort of like it's barely Rebels, or do you go further up the chain and play like Lincivian stuff? Ring is like $1. Of course it is. Lincivian, oh hell yeah. You gotta play Cradles though. Cradles is so good. Okay. Okay, almost there. Cool. Okay. So yeah, Grow's fun. Grow's cool. I kind of want to try. I want to tweak the Mad Dog deck, and I want to try the Blastoderms. Umodian was talking about Blastoderms, and I actually think it makes a lot of sense. But I need to get pretty ones first. Wait, maybe I have them. Let me see. Who needs Kratos when you have basic planes? Oh yeah, no, just ugly ones. Okay. No previous trade partners because I had to do a fresh install. Okay. Okay, got it. Okay, what the? I just want to find the one that I want. There we go. Okay. Oh my god. Yeah, there was a glitch with like the patch earlier, and you had to like either log in through a VPN, but they were saying you need to do a fresh install too to fix it. But like I did that and it didn't work, and then that's not going to show anything. And then so I had to do a fresh install, so like it forgets all your stuff. Oh yeah. I'm in the main pre-modern Discord for sure. Yeah. Okay. Also, I'm gonna do a restart because Magic Online is it's being laggy because I played 4 matches or whatever. So we'll restart it, and that should help. I was saying earlier, have you guys ever seen Morphling's face up close? Like, this chick looks crazy. We could do it. I don't have time for a draft actually. So, but an Urza's block draft sounds pretty sweet, to be honest. I mean, I don't think it's a very fun draft format, but it'd be sweet to open packs. Yeah, Doodle, definitely hit me up in the Discord. And yeah, send me your list. I'd love to see it. Okay, so I need to change this because someone wanted a one cradle list, and so I just tried to tweak something for them in here. But okay, I want 3 cradles, and I was going to cut calls for the Blastoderms. Pestilence is OP in Urza's draft. Yes, you are correct. I haven't done a ton of Urza's draft, but I also remember like if you could pull off mono black, you also get corrupt, right? Which is pretty insane. Yeah, lots of value in Urza's block. Exactly. That'd be fun to just but it's like funny then like you draft it to get the cards and then they go down. I mean, I wouldn't be drafting them to sell them anyway. So black is just great in general. Yeah. Okay, so I need to cut a forest and this. So let me see. Let me check my sources. 8, 10 to 30. Yeah, 13 white is a little bit light, but I think I'm okay with it. Oh, and then like, yeah, Patrol Hound is just, oops. I keep like trying the Patrol Hound, and then like every time I have it, I'm mad about it. So, maybe we just want Third Glory. Befoul, Expunge, yeah, a lot of hotness. But maybe without the Patrol Hound, Third Glory is too much. Oh, word. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I'll check it out off stream. Or unless you want me to check it out on stream. I might be able to pull it up. Yeah. Let's see here. So I think I like this setup. The question is just, can I really support a Third Glory with only the 8 discard outlets? And what would I want if not? Hmm. Well, shit. Well, we can try it like this. Um, yeah, I don't want to like open up my Discord on stream just because like I don't know, it's like got like conversations and stuff. And it just seems awkward. So I will check it out off stream and let you know what I think, and maybe I can play it on stream sometime. Um, okay, let's go, Mad Dog. So I probably got time for like, well, I don't know actually, maybe like 2 matches. So yeah. Oh, just real quick. For anyone who, it's pretty similar to the list that I've been running, but we can just pop over it again real quick. Scour still hasn't come up, but we're trying to Scour as a way to fight Replenish and Enchantress, 2 of our worst matchups. Everything else on the board is pretty standard. The only thing, like, this was something Emodian suggested I really like, is just like cutting the Armadillo Cloak and the Absolute Law or whatever, and just running 3 Prismatic Strands, because you kind of save a sideboard slot that way, and they're good enough against all the various red decks that it's kind of a clean way to. I mean, they have lots of applications elsewhere too, so it's kind of a clean way to sideboard. 3 Crypts, just because like I think Replenish is tough, and having probably Reanimator too, right? Like any sort of fast combo-y graveyard thing is going to be hard. 2 Chance, 2 Naturalize, 2 Ray. A Reprisal for another thing for Angel and Dreadnought and Terravore. 2 Naturalize is a little bit light for Artifact Hate, but also I think it's kind of fine. Oh yeah, and then I'm big on 3 Sylvan. I just think that this deck really wants ways to it needs a way to see its sideboard cards, and also any way to grind. Like, we don't really have any like true card advantage outside of Curse Scroll, so having a way to grind a little bit is good, especially that now I took out the Call of the Herds. Although Call of the Herd and Blastorm, I feel like they fill similar roles as being like sticky threats, if you will. I know Blastorm dies on its own, but like they can't kill it, and they spend a removal spell. They're both resilient to removal. Let's put it that way. Oh, do we get an opponent? No. Oh yeah, back to the list. 4 Wastelands, 3 Factories. Oh, there we go. 3 Cradles, and notably 25 lands in our B-Town deck. Okay, Sumerian. I don't remember what they play, but okay, this is not like a very exciting hand, but we'll keep it. We've got mana sources and a couple turns worth of plays. Also, if folks have music requests, happy to play anything within reason. Sorry, like I'm happy to try anything, and then if I hate it, I'll turn it off. But I will take requests. Okay, so it looks like Dreadnought, or Grow. Okay, and then we'll go ahead and fetch Forest. Well, where we don't get stifled. Miles, don't. So wait, is that a request, or are you saying don't do it and it's a joke? Because I don't know who that is. Or is that the song you want? Who is this? Okay. If we haven't listened to him, it's worth a shot. Okay. Okay, we'll finish the song, and then maybe we'll give some Miles a try. Oh, he says a lot of curse words. I mean, I don't think that matters too much, but also maybe we'll skip that for now. I mean, yeah. I yeah. We want bangers, right? Like we want songs that people. I mean, sorry, jokes are fun too, but if people are like, oh, like I like the song, have you heard it? Um, I would love to expand my musical horizons as well. Okay. They're porting, they impulsed, and did they shuffle the last one? They shuffled Porton, yeah. What's the story, Morning Glory? Okay. Okay. Well, I was not expecting that. But we will just go ahead and put the glory in the graveyard. So they must be Tog then. Or I guess it could be like a blueback dreadnought, but Tog is the most likely. Okay, well we could be hard casting glory now, but I think we're still happier to have it in the yard. But I don't know. I mean, adding a 3/3 flyer to this board that they probably have a lot of trouble killing that. And then if they do, they're certainly not exiling it. But I didn't know I was going to draw Cradle. Is it an Oasis song? Oh wait, I was supposed to add it to the queue. Oh, next song started, so we'll wait. Oops. Trying to do too many things. I had double glory protection. So that was a bold smother. Okay. I mean, yeah, I don't need to plow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll just play this in case. Gush, AK. Sorry, they had like 3 cards in their hand. So 9. Okay, good. Cool. Okay. So they're probably bringing powder kegs, which makes me naturalize somewhat attractive. And they does that thing deal damage? Yeah, that's dealing damage. The Sickening Dreams. So Strand seems reasonable both against a Tog and against Sickening Dreams. Chant probably not necessary here. I don't like Crypt. I don't really like Crypt. I mean, I don't know. Like maybe 1, but probably not. Okay, but what do we want to take out, right? Honestly, being low to the ground seems good. Blastoderm seems really, really hard to resolve. I mean, nightmare for them if we do resolve it, but I don't think that's going to happen. And then, I mean, Glory seems great. I mean, Curse Scroll is pretty bad, right? Yeah, it is bad. So the rest of this feels fine. So what, like 2 naturalize, 2 strands, mainly for the Sickening Dreams. I think that seems like a good plan. Like maybe Ranker's kind of meh. Yeah, maybe I should have cut Ranker for some more interaction, like the reprisal and the I don't remember what else. Maybe not. Third strand seems like too much. Could have brought a Blastoderm back. Yeah, I don't know. Being quick is good also. Like, it puts a lot of pressure. If it was long, they don't have 1 mana removal spells, so Mulligan, and then I mean this is not great, but I think we'll keep it. I think I mean, Sylvan's good, but it also like puts you to just like dead to Tog really fast. But Glory like feels like we're a long way. I don't know. I guess I'll just do a Sylvan. Because if the first one resolves, then it's like, well, now we're already down a card because we kept 2. I'm just like assuming like it gets stressed or it gets countered, right? And this is a very sketchy, thin hand. Okay, important. And God, I need to get a better chair. This chair is not doing it for me when we're sitting here for like 3 hours. So they did not shuffle. Okay, well, green source is certainly nice. There's an argument to be made for playing Brushland there, because if I draw Rancor, could potentially... Well, they don't... I don't want to Wasteland now if they didn't play a non-basic. So I don't think we jam Sylvan into Counterspell here, or Mana Leak. Okay, nice. Yeah, we're happy to... I think we're happy with that exchange. Okay, well, I don't think they play Daze. It doesn't really... Well, we're it hurts us either way. They play foil. It hurts us either way, but I'd rather just wait to our turn and get the Sylvan dazed than to get the other thing dazed. Okay, yeah, this is kind of exactly how we drew it up, right? Like, get them to tap out, hold the Sylvan, get them to tap out, bait the counterspell with the tribe. And yeah, we had the plow too, so kind of have it all right now. Another Tog is not the greatest. Okay, but they miss a land drop, or maybe they're holding lands for Tog. So probably don't want to pay a lot of life here. Definitely don't. Okay, so we'll just chill. I mean, I guess we can take... I guess that's fine. Okay, they're getting in some damage. I'm not sure I really understand that, because like now I could like... Okay, I still don't understand. Okay, well, that's pretty brutal. All right, well, I'm just going to go ahead and cast a Glory. Because, I mean, like, I feel like you want to save your damage for when I inevitably am blocking with, like, creatures. Like, yeah, I would be viewing it as, like, a resource battle if I was them, and because, like, they were so far from lethal and they can't really race. All right. Oh wait, this is now on my playlist. How did that happen? Did I? Oh, I must have queued it all. Okay, we'll skip the Oasis and get to... Cool. Okay. So they've got 9, 10, 11, potentially more with another AK. Well, we're going to do this and this. I mean, I definitely grew up listening to those songs on the radio. I'm not a big Oasis fan. Uh, it's cool, but yeah, not super my vibe these days. But I appreciate the request. You're the first person to request music on my stream. Um, yeah, I'm into like, you know, really extra shit like this. I mean, sorry, I have a pretty eclectic taste in music. I'm also down with lots of other things. Um, ooh, I love Radiohead. Yeah, yeah. I think everyone loves Radiohead. Um, yeah, everything in its right place. That might be my favorite Radiohead song, or it's up there. Sail to the Moon. That's another good one. I think off. Dude, so many lands. Okay, well, we can't really. Okay, actually, so we want to play land. We want to play land. Let's not be stupid here, because we can just kind of block indefinitely. I don't know why someone would hate Radiohead. That's kind of bizarre to me. Another gush. Okay, all right. You've got all the lethal. Oh no. No, thank you. Okay, sure. You like the Ben's album the most? Yeah, that's the one I mean, I know a bunch of the tracks off that, but I haven't listened to that as much as Kid A or OK Computer. Okay, so we'll activate Glory, Black, and then we'll pump. Okay, well, but why'd you do that? Because I can just pump this one now. Okay. Well, I guess I don't need to pump now. Uh, yeah, sure, whatever. That's fine. This is insane. Oh, forgot about that opponent. Oh yeah, easy to do. They should have called it Kid A plus plus plus. What a classic! Yeah, 100%, 100%. Um, yeah, Idiotech is a good one. Morning, was it Morning Bell? Is that what it's called? Oh, Powder Keg. Powder Keg is rude. Okay. Okay, well, I'll make one. Johnny Greenwood doing the music for There Will Be Blood sounds very familiar to me. Okay. Okay. Maybe we could get like any creature would go unbelievably hard here. Thank you. Okay. So I think we just want. Yeah, I mean, maybe they play Vendetta. Let's see. Okay, what do I actually need? I need one to activate, and then I'd have three for Glory. Okay, so we can hold the land now. I haven't seen There Would Be Blood in a long time. Okay, they still want the smoke, huh? Okay. I'm having a hard time. Maybe they're gonna, cast removal spell in response to Me using Glory's ability. But first, they have to discard a lot first. Gush. Gush is good. Gush makes things a bit better for them. Okay. Okay. Like Smother Mongrel or something? It's like 2 a.m. where you're at. You're going to bed. It was nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too, Doodle the doggy. Thanks for coming through. That's. Are you the one who's going to college? Is that? Do I have that right? I can't remember. Yeah. Yeah. So, well, congrats on heading off to college. And if you're, and were you new to Are you new to pre-modern? Wow. Either way, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the format if you're new, and good luck with your move to college. And I'm usually like Monday, Wednesday nights around 8 p.m. Eastern or Pacific, and then I try to throw in another one if I can on Fridays or Sundays as well. Playing since February. Okay, nice. Well, that's about how long I've been playing pre-modern as well. Okay, cool. Tribe is awesome. Okay, well we'll just keep grinding them down, or maybe they'll stop attacking and we can start building up a team. Their own factory. Okay, well I'm glad we've got this wasteland. Except there was this one time you played Pre-Modern Brawl with custom commanders in 2024 for a tournament. Oh, wild. That sounds crazy. Sure. I'm like, all of us ready to maybe pay some life. Oh yeah, peace out. See you. Thanks for coming through. Sorry, y'all. This game's kind of boring, kind of a snooze fest. But we got game one, so maybe we can. Oh wow! Oh my god, a shuffle effect. So they can make 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Jeez, yeah, definitely not paying anytime soon. I think I'm gonna wasteland and just do it now because I don't want them to have access to mana if they want it. They can get in and do as much as they can do if they so choose. I'm like shocked that considering how much material they've burnt, like, killing my creatures or playing into glory, that they still are like pretty close to lethal. Okay. Yep. And did they shuffle? They kept off their port. Okay. This. Okay, we go to 7. Be nice if we could get some more action as a third card, and then shuffle away the rest. That is definitely action. So we're going to go ahead and do it now so it doesn't get countered. Okay, that's a good AK. Okay. Okay. I did bring in naturalizes. I mean, I don't know that's the biggest problem in the world, but it's a little bit awkward. Yeah, we're just gonna chill. Okay, that's good. So if I spend 3 and get it for 4, they can make a guy, possibly 2, unlikely, but possibly. But then I go 1 activate, and I'd have 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, no, we'll chill. Will I be going to Dress Fest? No, I don't think so. Sadly, I have 4 kids. I have 4 children ranging in the ages from I have a 15-year-old, a 12-year-old, almost 5-year-old, and a 2.5-year-old. So getting away for a tournament like that. Oh frick! I forgot to cast my arrogant worm because I was talking. I'm stupid. So yeah, that's why I won't be going. Sadly, but we're getting prohibit. Sure. Okay. Well, I'll make this now. Okay. Cool. Um. Wow, that match took a long time. um. Sadly, I think I need to call it. But this was super fun. I appreciate everyone coming through. Yeah, that's a bummer that Tog match was just like such a snooze fest. Um, but yeah, I don't know. I don't have any. Let's see, takeaways. The Grow deck, it's good. I played poorly, and I mean, I do miss Meddling Mage for sure. Like in those combo matchups, it feels like you really need everything to go right. Good night, y'all. It really feels like nice. It really feels like you need everything to go right in those matchups with the cheese, the perfect cheese version. But I'm gonna play it more because it does. It feels really lean, like with like the dazes and the 12 cantrips and like, no mages. It's just like very very lean and high functioning, which is nice. You don't have a lot of clunky setups.